Right then, let's crack-a-doodle on, my ducks. Oh yeah, Shawnee left here a while ago, Smurf. I think it was like a week ago. Does she hate Pat's guts? My god, this Twitch business, honest to god. I never realised how serious business this is. Jesus. Oh man. Right, let's crack-a-doodle on. Where did I leave off from yesterday? What did you end up streaming yesterday, Smurf? What was I doing? I was still in the Nightmare of Mensis, I think. I killed the brain. I got the rune. Oh man, Friday the 13th. I've seen some gameplay of that. That game looks fucking so horrible. I mean, it kind of looks fun, but at the same time, it looks so shit. It looks so clunky. Honestly, it reminds me of like a student project. Did I sell my bullets? Oh, Simon, that is a great start. I could just kiss you, I could, but I won't. This is a Christian stream, and that kind of thing is frowned upon. I'm gonna end up selling a load of these bullets because I keep getting just bullets left, right, and centre. Let's go and get rid of quite a few. Probably take myself down to about 300. That earns you a private cam session. Oh god. I'm legit tempted to set up a my free cams account with my good looks, and you know, it's gonna be fucking sick. I could make it on there. I honestly think I could. The facial animations, shit. And them facials, they're so bad. Actually, it'll be the polar opposite, Smurf. I mean, it's okay to be jealous, like I always say, you know. It's not really my fault I'm so good looking, so well endowed. Just an alpha beast. I was created by the gods. I am like a 21st century modern day Viking. Minus the beard, which I shaved off because I look like a terrorist. Oh, Smurfy. You're a fucking comedian today, aren't you, eh? Aren't you, Marduk? He thinks he is Taka. He's not God, he's just Irish. No one cares about the Irish. Not even the Irish care about the Irish, that's how bad it is. Okay, another trip after this, and then we're good to go. I think I've got to go back into the Mensis area. Sure, I've missed out quite a bit there. I could always go down. Hey, what's up, dudes? Have you been to Ireland before, Taka? I should be going this year, I think. Although the lady friend I'm going to, I've actually seen her. She visits occasionally here. Brought me back some delicious red ale. Right. I don't need anything else, do I? Just go and buy a couple of blood vials, and then we're good to go. She's my special lady friend, Nyman. Very special. She pays well. She pays exceedingly well for my services. And nothing's stopping you, Taka. You can get plenty of cheap flights. At least you can from the UK. We have a site here called Hot UK Deals that I visit frequently just to see, you know, what's on offer, what's cheap. Right, so my plan is, I want to get back to where the main corridor is with a spiral staircase. And I want to go all the way down. So let me just see. I've got to go back on myself, I think. Excuse me, I think I'm going to stop talking today, or try not to talk as much. My throat is a little bit sore for some reason. Not really sure why, but either way, it's obviously the chat's fault. Yeah, but you always seem to have work, Taka. Gotta make time, you know, for pleasure. Shit. I gotta just eat it. You know what, all kidding aside, I actually won myself. I think it's just from talking too much, Martinez. The problem is, if I don't speak, the chat dies. You guys, for some bizarre reason, seem incapable to hold a conversation amongst yourselves. I'm not really sure why. I legitimately have no idea why. Dirty, damp blood gem. I'm getting so many of these that I assume half of them are just useless. Excuse me. Oh dear, sorry. Just had a fucking coughing fit. Oh god, I think that went down the wrong goal. No, it's absolutely fine. I mean, for the people from the US, I can kind of understand because you're at work, but I don't mind. Honestly, I don't mind. It's just the amount of times I've had people say to me, "Oh man, for a small channel, you know, your chat is really active." But I guess it can't be active all the time. I swear I already have a moon rune. I'm sure I do. I have 3? My god. That's tripled the Jewishness. What the fuck is happening with this capture card? Can any of you guys hear that ticking? God, this fucking Elgato is such a piece of shit. Good lord. Fucking so bad. Oh my god, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Bear with me 1 second, I need to check the HDMI connections. I love this. I've literally not touched anything. I have no reason to. I remember when I used to have the Elgato HD Capture, I think it was called, one of the very first ones. It would randomly just disconnect when you stream, just for no reason at all. It seems like the HD60 Pro is nearly as bad, but not quite. It looks like it wants to disconnect, but it can't. Tell you what, let me just see if this works before I fiddle around with any cables. Let's go and exit, shut the whole thing down, and then restart the PS4. I only just noticed it down the stairs there. I'm assuming it must have been going on. Yeah, it's still going. So it's something to do with the sound anytime I go up and down. I don't understand this. You know, the worst thing is, Elgato is a German company. I would have thought if I'm buying German, I'll be getting quality. Blame Max. The thing is, I still have my old Ava Media capture card. The only reason I bought the Elgato is... Let me just see if it's still doing it. Yeah, I think it might be okay. The only reason I bought the Elgato is because I upgraded the firmware on my old capture card, and it stopped working, and I sent a support ticket to Ava Media, and Ava Media is in, I think, Taiwan. And within 3 days, they released a new firmware. But by then, I already had the Elgato. Of course, this is 1080p 60 FPS, so... Where's Max been? Max is in Austria studying, Smurf. As far as I'm aware, he's in an Austrian university somewhere. Tiny flickering black lines in the video too. Lovely. God knows. Hopefully it's sorted. It looks like a reboot might have fixed it. Okay, that's back. Nightmare. I'm just trying to think what other areas of this location I've got left to go. Maybe I've got to go all the way up. But I'm sure I've already been here. How you doing, Mason? What's up? Yeah, speak of the devil, Taka was asking about you, Mason. Mason has been MIA for a long time. What have you been up to? going to be honest, I have absolutely no idea where I left off from. Thanks for that, Martinez. That's definitely going to keep my spirits up. Speaking of death, how are things in Poland, Martinez? What if I go to Amygdala's chamber? That's the nightmare frontier. Have I left off anything there? Don't think I have. Oh, have you got your final exams coming up, have you? And anytime anyone in the chat says, oh, I've got like exams, you know, I'm in my last year, I always think, you know what, I'm actually glad to be done and dusted with school and education. As much as I enjoyed it, I've just had enough. Yeah, exactly, Nyman, exactly. Yeah, but you seem to dislike a lot of things, Dudley. You hate living in Miami, you hated school. I don't know. I've got to say, I think I must have been very lucky because I got on with everyone. Made a lot of friends at school. I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. This bug. Nice. I can't believe I missed this. That is so sick. I've never ever seen this. I think the first time I played, I must have just ran straight up. You can actually see the amygdala area from here, which is kind of sick. I never ever noticed that. Little attention to detail, so sick. So sick. I was one of the cool kids, fortunately, Martinez, yes. I'll see if I can upload any old pictures of me in secondary school. all the leaving do photos and everything. I need to scan them all in. I've got so many fucking old school pictures as well. So many. Mason, you know, if you really like food and cooking, have you ever thought about actually streaming cooking on Twitch? I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna need your help, chat. Can anyone remind me or point me in the right direction of where I need to go? I'm sure I finished off in the nightmare, but I have no idea where to go. I'm gonna go back. Hold on a second. Wait before anyone says anything. I'm gonna go back to Murgo's loft, and I'm gonna run past the pigs and the Shadows of Yharnam. I don't think I've been to that area yet. Pretty sure I might not have been there. Oh, did you end up breaking your foot, Taka? I didn't realise that. I remember you saying you had an accident at work. I didn't realise you dropped on your foot though. Holy shit. Does that pig not aggro? Okay, never mind, I spoke too soon. The piggy definitely does aggro. Excuse me. Right, I don't think I've been here. Or at least, this is where I came yesterday. This is the woman that appeared after the Rom fight. I think this is the first time in the game where I've legitimately been a little bit lost. Alright, Martinez, take care. Yeah, the PG-13 version of this game. We'll go with ketchup for that. Yeah, she just had a big accident. Oh man, more of these students. Gotta say, it looks like I'm definitely going the right way. This definitely looks like a boss arena. On the plus side, at least I found the crying child. Oh, that noise when you step on the bones. Oh my days. nice. Murgo's wet nurse. Oh, dodge way too early. Way too early. Oh, nice. Take your time, you're way over level for this area. Oh my days! Okay, where's the real one? Where did I leave her? There we go. That was a bit anticlimactic. I am way over leveled after doing the DLC. Damn. Nightmare Slain. Third umbilical cord. Look how many blood echoes you get as well. Holy shit. Let's go and have a quick look what the third umbilical cord is. Third umbilical cord, a great relic, also known as the Cord of the Eye. A great relic, also known as Cord of the Eye. Every infant Great One has this precursor to the umbilical cord. Every Great One loses its child, and then yearns for a surrogate. This cord granted Mensis audience with Murgo, but resulted in the stillbirth of their brains. Used to gain insight, and so, they say, eyes on the inside. Although no one remembers what that truly entails. So that explains the woman, the surrogate. Yeah, I did it first go. It was relatively easy, Nyman. I did it quite quickly as well because I think I'm way over leveled for this area. I'm just intrigued by this third umbilical cord that I've just picked up. And it didn't say prey slaughtered, it said nightmare slain, which I guess makes sense seeing as I'm in the nightmare. But I feel like there's more to this area still. Why are you still not sleeping, Sarah? That is legitimately getting concerning. I sleep like shit